After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Chet Steadman is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Joe Mauer will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Pulled toward right center field. Santiago will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34.
Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the move is Desmond. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Torres is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Ready with the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Ian Kennedy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Freddie Santiago comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Freddie Santiago.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Kennedy gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Desmond fields it cleanly. A quick out number one.
And you know what? It's not too often you can ground out with nobody on base and then get high fives from your dugout. But when you get a starting pitcher to burn through double-digit pitches to get you out, that's just a great at-bat.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to first. Mauer is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Tyler Coleman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Slapped hard the opposite way. McLeod is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Nate McLeod makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Nate McLeod.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And A-Rod will look this one in for the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Hard hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. And if he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Ball one.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with
it. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, David Torres, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatening to score our first run of the night.
Coming to the plate now, Travis James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Kennedy pauses. They're trying to put him away here on 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Eric Robeson.
Eric Robeson digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
The 2-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Keeping him close.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing, strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Chet Steadman will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Freddie Santiago steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Here he comes on 2-0. Belted high in the air out to left. McLeod racing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Jesse Padilla stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Called a strike there. 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is under it near the mound, and that retires the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Ian Kennedy set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and then he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Joe Mauer will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
In there for strike 1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. James has a play. And the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Tyler Coleman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Kennedy sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitters count. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tap foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. David Torres waits on deck. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Huh. He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
David Torres stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rendon is there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bryce Harper is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Travis James is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Travis James.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. James is retired, and there's 1 away.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putouts.
Into the box, Eric Robeson. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Kennedy into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To short. Desmond has it. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Nate McLeod will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on Show Track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Denard Span stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Willie Cornell will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Willie Cornell.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 4-0. Jeff Samardzija is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Samardzija.
Digging in, Chet Steadman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and for a pitcher, that was a very successful at-bat. He did a good job of helping his own cause.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Samardzija has his target, 1-1 on its way. Hot shot towards the hole. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're in front 4-0. Joe Mauer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Joe Mauer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Ian Desmond will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Three and 0 now. Bryce Harper will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Bryce Harper stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Split finger pitches in there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Coleman gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Tyler Coleman.
Samardzija gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Fly ball out to right field. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Swung on and missed 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
David Torres will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis James.
Into the box, Travis James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from him.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Wilson Ramos will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, not to pour cold water on a possible no-hit deal, but have a look at that pitch count. It's starting to creep up there a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Ryan Zimmerman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Misses. Ball 2.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Nate McLeod will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this one misses to McLeod as that evens the count at 1-1.
But one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Torres going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Nate McLeod. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
You talk about a feast or famine inning. How about this sequence? Strikeout, strikeout, home run. You can never take anything for granted in this game.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Nats 1. Eric Robeson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Samar just sets. 1-2 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Ready with the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Jacob Anderson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Anderson.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here with one man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now, this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next two guys. So now they're going to need a little two-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And McLeod will make the play, and that ends the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 4-1. Jay Roberts Will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jay Roberts.
And there is Denard Span. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Span.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Oliver Tipton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Oliver Tipton.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Span the runner at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Joe Mauer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Coleman sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Richie Matson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Richie Matson.
Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball game. Maybe something will change for him.
Low for ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Tyler Coleman waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag. And that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
First pitch on its way. Tyler Coleman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Yeah, high fastball up and in, followed by a curveball down and away. Two very different looks so far. And he's set up to go just about anywhere now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last two pitches.
Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
In now, David Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses. 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Ian Desmond will stand in to start off the 9th here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flip that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Now batting, catcher,
Wilson Ramos ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
One there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, he had to work 2 full innings to get it done, so he might be a little more sore than usual tomorrow, but he's going to take it as he finishes this thing off and earns the save.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 4-1. Good night from Chicago.